Hi, my lesson today is on analyzing persuasive writing, which I've designed for my 8th grade language arts class, but will also be very useful in my social studies class as well. To design my lesson, I use the South Portland School Department backwards design template. This template's used both for units and also for individual lessons. The first thing you will notice is the Common Core standard that I used, which has to do with literacy and being able to evaluate arguments and specific claims. Within the South Portland School Department, we use what is known as ELTs, or Essential Learning Targets, which are based on the Common Core. This also says that students will understand the difference between sound and unsound reasoning and relevant and irrelevant evidence. The essential question for this lesson will be, how do writers use loaded words to be more persuasive? By the end of the lesson, the students should know the difference between fact and opinion, how to identify loaded words or emotional words, and also how the use of loaded words and emotional terms can add power to their persuasion. Students will be able to analyze a written piece and also be able to apply what they've learned by writing a persuasive piece using emotional terms and loaded words. Also on here, you will see the various activities that the students will partake in order to get to the summative assessment, which is analyzing a piece and also writing a piece. We will go through these various activities as I describe the lesson. The first activity will include the students doing 30 fact versus opinion statements. They will do this in pairs, where they will go through and decide whether the statements are fact or opinion and explain what makes them think that way. We will then discuss that whole group, not all 30, but pick certain ones. So for example, they will go through and decide whether the fastest land-dwelling creature is the cheetah, and decide that that might be fact or that might be opinion, and then they need to explain why. The next activity that the students will be part of is doing a loaded words chart. This chart is complements of read, write, think, but why reinvent the wheel? And they sort these words into the proper categories of positive words or negative words, or words that are neither positive or negative. And this will allow us, when we get to the next activity, to kind of give them hints of what they ought to be looking for. The next activity that we would do would be to analyze a part of the I Have a Dream speech by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. We would do this by putting it up on the smart board in my classroom and using the different features for highlighting and circling of words. The first thing that we would do would be to go through and look for fact-based opinions. In the part that shows here on the screen, that might include the 5 years ago signed the Emancipation Proclamation. An American signed the Emancipation Proclamation. And we would state that that's fact based on the time and the fact that that is an actual document that was signed. The next part would be to go through and look for things that we know are based on opinion. For example, greatest demonstration. In here, the Negro is still not free. The idea that to look at the Negro still languishes in the corners of society and finds himself in exile. In that way, we are noticing that those are based on opinion and not on facts, whether or not we agree or disagree with what they are saying. Then we would go through and look for specific words that make us feel a certain way or lead the audience to feel a certain emotion or to act a certain way. And in here, we would look at the word greatest in here, history of our nation, symbolic shadow, seared in the flames of withering injustice. And in that way, students can start to see how the use of words creates the emotion that will get an audience to follow what the speaker is saying. The next activity that students would do would be to go to the website Great American Documents and use that website to find a speech of their choice. There's many different kinds of speeches by many different famous Americans. They would then choose a part of that speech where they would go through and analyze it for facts and opinions, loaded words, and emotional terms. After they have done that, they would then share what they did in small groups with the partners and small groups giving feedback as to how the student did. We would then look for exemplars or good examples with loaded words, emotional terms, facts, and opinions that we could bring up on the smartboard via their iPads and the Apple TV so that they would have the opportunity to see what their classmates did. At this point, the students would be introduced to the rubric of what they are going to be doing. Now that they understand the terminology in the rubric, such as fact versus opinion, loaded words, emotional terms, and they've seen how they can be used, they can understand the rubric in a way so that they understand where they are headed. Our goal, of course, is to hit the middle part, the 3, and that they can identify 3 facts and 3 opinions, as well as 3 loaded or emotional terms in a written piece, but that they can also apply this in their own writing when writing an editorial. So they can identify and apply. For the first part, they will read this editorial from the Portland Press Herald, which is Childhood Poverty Rate a Disgrace for Maine. They would go through, and they can do this on their iPads using 2 different highlighters and the drawing device, to go through and mark facts and opinions in 2 different colors and to circle the loaded words. They could also do it on paper if they preferred to do it that way. For the last part of the lesson, students will be writing a piece as though they are the editor of a newspaper. The piece that they write can be based on a school, local, national, or international issue. It doesn't matter which side they are picking, but they do need to purposefully use both facts and opinions, loaded words, and emotional terms in a way that helps their argument become more persuasive, similar to what they have seen in class and they did with the Portland Press Herald editorial. Students will use the rubric both to analyze their own work and evaluate how they are doing, as well as a checklist to make sure that they are doing what is required of them for 3, or should they choose to go through for 4. They can actually put little checks on the parts as they do it. Prior to turning in their work, they will also go through and share with me where they think they meet on the rubric on a 3 or a 4, along with an explanation of why they do that. That helps me when I look at their work to not miss anything, and if we don't agree on where they stand on the rubric, how to best help them. What is the part that they are missing? Thank you for taking the time to listen to my lesson. I look forward to the feedback and the other ideas that I know people will have to make this lesson even more engaging for students. Thank you.